All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and don't forget, please, to give a like for the videos when we start, because Muslims always they fight our videos by trying to report it, and by giving like we protect our videos to stay there. Actually, they flag one of my videos and hoping that YouTube will take it, but guess what? What happened is the opposite. The video stay there, and now you will see a notification when you try to open it. It says this video might be offensive, which will make more people want to see why this video is more offensive. So Muslims, they try their best, but you cannot. Especially my videos are downloaded, shared everywhere. So keep trying. Today our topic is about fear. Fear is a very, very important let us say practice, or let us say play a huge impact on the cult of Islam. Now, before we start for today, I want to remind you that tomorrow we have I will be with the apostate prophet. Many of you know him already, and we confirm that tomorrow is going to be the date we will be together, and I will share his video with you.
Many people are asking now if Christian Prince would let us see his face. I don't believe he would. I will ask him about that, but I don't believe he would.
Yeah. Many people ask, would Christian Prince show his face? I'm not sure why people are obsessed with my face. I wish I am handsome. I would put the camera right away. But I'm afraid if I put the camera on, I will lose you all. I mean, maybe in next life.
It's made a super chat. Thank you so much. What do you think about Christian Prince? To be honest, I haven't looked very much into his work. I know that he makes a lot of live chats, a lot of live debates. He makes people call him and debate them. That's a very, very nice thing to do. He puts a lot of energy into that. I couldn't do the same thing, to be very honest. I think he does great work. He has a lot of knowledge on the Arabic language, on Islam. He also published books. I haven't read them. But Christian Prince will actually be here with me at the beginning of January. But I will announce that very greatly. Many people want me to talk to Christian Prince. I will do that. Many people are asking now if Christian Prince would let us see his face. I don't believe he would. I will ask him about that, but I don't believe he would.
All right. Well, as long as we are talking about fear, I think this is one of the reasons I don't want you to see my face, because that will generate fear. Me myself, actually, I get scared when I see myself in the mirror. Actually, this is a true story from Sahih Bukhari. It says in Sahih Bukhari that the Christian Prince, when he do go fishing, he don't take any tool with him. He just look at the fish, and the fish die, and like, whoa, she have heart attack, stroke. So this is a true story, by the way. As long as it's in Sahih Bukhari, it must be true story. All right. Now, as you see, the topic today is about fear, and how fear can make you stick into a belief. Many people notice that Islam, it's a profession in Islam to do terrorism. But Muhammad was the first terrorist anyway. When Muhammad he said, I've been victorious by terror, the first question we should ask ourselves, why Muhammad he was victorious by terror, and how terror can be making you victorious. You see, I can sit and talk to you and try to convince you of making a deal with me, and you don't agree. And then I can put a gun in your head, and then in a second you sign the deal. You sign even without reading the deal. And that is exactly what Islam is about. Islam tried to put a gun in your head trying, even if they can't do it literally, they will do it. If they cannot, then they will try to install fear in your heart. If you remember once, as long we have a picture of a lady here, we showed you how Muhammad he installed fear in the heart of Muslim women as a start, and we will see that fear is everywhere. Muhammad he claimed, speaking to women, that the most people who go to hell are females. If you go in the hadith, we will find tons of stories about Muhammad scaring women, that the majority of them they will be in hell. What is the purpose? Why Muhammad trying to scare women, saying to them that just because you are a female you will go to hell? The answer will be found always at the end of the story, which Muslims try to avoid it. If you read the story here, you see Muhammad right away he start giving speeches to women, specifically women, and saying to them, women, oh women, give alms, for I have seen that the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you, women. The women asked, O Allah Messenger, what is the reason for that, or for it? He replied, O women, you curse frequently and you are ungrateful to your husband. I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Women, O women, some of you can lead the cautious wise man astray. Then he left, and when he reached his house, Zainab, the wife of Ibn Mas'ud, come and ask permission to enter. It was said that Allah Messenger, it is Zainab. He asked, which Zainab? The reply was that she was the wife of Ibn Musab. He said, yes, allow her to enter. And she was admitted. Then she said, O Prophet of Allah, today you order people to give alms, and I had an ornament and intended to give it as alms. But Ibn Mas'ud said, he and his children deserve it more than anybody else. All right. Muhammad here, he agreed that the women, her family, deserve it more. Obviously, they're very poor, and he don't like the gift. But if we go in different story, we will find that Muhammad, right away, as we see, he is the purpose of the whole terror is to give alms. You have to give alms in order to be forgiven. If a woman they will go to hell, for they are have deficiency in their brain and their religion. So since when giving alms will make you go to heaven? If we go in different hadith, let us see. Here you see Muhammad how he's trying to strip normal people around him from their money, and this poor woman, who she is very poor, and she have a bunch of kids and family, she found that now she have to give money to the Prophet because she will go to hell. How I can stop that? The Prophet, he said from the beginning, give alms, and the alms to go to who? Not to the poor, not to Muhammad himself. And Muhammad he claimed that the reason for women to go to hell because they curse a lot, they lead men into astray, and they have a lack of intellect, and because they have their period. But the major two reasons of going to hell, they have a lack of intelligence and common sense, and they have their menstruation. This is what the lack of intelligence is. Oh, sorry, the lack of religion is. All those stories in front of us are very, very authentic. So Muslims cannot say this is a lie. Now, if you are a Muslim woman watching and listening to a prophet, you believe he is a prophet, what you will do? You will give alms, because now he just confirmed to you that the only way for you not to go to hell is to give alms. In different hadith, Muhammad, he said that right away. The women, they start giving money to the prophet, and Bilal, he start collecting the jewelries and the bracelets from their from their hands. He scared the hell of them. You will go to hell. And here you will notice that when Muhammad he speak about going to hell and he give the reasoning for them, he reason using uneducated people, naive people who they are, trusting his words that he is saying the truth. Why we will go to hell? You curse frequently, but don't many curse frequently too? I mean, why Muhammad don't say the one who curse he will go to hell? And by the way, Muhammad himself he curse. Muhammad even he claimed that he have a deal with his God because he used to curse a lot, and even he beat people. So why he will not go to hell? Two men, they came to Muhammad, and Muhammad start cursing them, and actually he start even beating them. And Aisha, she was wondering why he is doing that. And Muhammad, he admit that he is abusing people. And he claimed that he have a deal with his people, that if he abuse people from his people, Allah will put a blessing on them for that abuse. So if Muhammad curse and if Muhammad abuse, it's a blessing for you. But if you do abuse, you go to hell. Do you see it? So now women, they have to work harder to get to heaven of Muhammad by giving donation. Imagine if I say to you, if you don't donate to me, you will go to hell. Maybe many of the naive ones of you will believe me and will start giving more money, or even giving money even they don't want to give money, because nobody want to go to hell. Muhammad, he don't say seek forgiveness and pray. He said give alms. This is the purpose of this story. Give alms. To who? To him. And then here, if you analyze the story, you will see that Muhammad, he himself is the one suffering from lack of intelligence. Because what the reason those women, they will go to hell, is the same reason he himself, he practiced every day. He abused men and he beat them. In the top of that, Muhammad, he said, when a woman, she asked him, after he said, I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Let us say that this statement is true, which I don't agree with it at all, because there's women who they are extremely smart, and there's men who they are extremely donkeys, literally donkeys. And actually, make a woman with short skirt walking in the front of a scientist, in 2 seconds he will lose his mind, and suddenly he became a rabbit. So who is the one who have a deficiency in his intelligence? Obviously both. If this is if this is the scale, you know what? You know what I mean? If this is the scale about not to be in following God, I mean, here we go. Men and women, they can be tempted, and actually men, they can be tempted easier, which means he is the one who have half a brain, is not the women who have half a brain. But if we go analyze this is speech, we will find that Muhammad, not only he have a lack of intellect, he is speaking something extremely stupid. When somebody says that women, they have a lack of intellect and they have deficiency in their intelligence, now if I am the maid of God, why I will go to hell because God made me not smart? Is that right? You see, speak here about gender, which means all the gender have is they share the same thing. Women, they have a deficiency in intelligence. Question: who is the one who created the women with this deficiency? The Muslim, they will answer and they will say Allah. Well, here we go. That means your God Allah is the one should go to hell. You know what I'm saying, guys? What is the fault of the women if her God created her such a way? Now she will go to hell because he made her this way. What about you make her have equal intelligence with the men according to you, and then if she do something bad, then here we go, we have a justice. But you say she will go to hell because she have a deficiency in intelligence. That means you are a stupid person. You have no idea what are you talking about. A person who is crazy, he should not go to hell if he is literally crazy, because God did not give him the ability to recognize what is right, what's wrong. If God is about justice, and obviously the God of Islam is not, he should not judge women if they have lack of intellect because of the lack of the intellect. Because lack of intellect should not be the reason to go to heaven or to hell if this is deficiency made by God himself. As you see, it's not about an individual woman, it's about women. Then Muhammad, he want to prove to the women that they have deficiency in their intelligence. So he said, isn't it the Quran says that two women are equal to one man in the case of witnessing? The woman, she asked, what is the deficiency in our religion, intelligence and religion? Muhammad, he said, isn't it the evidence of two women equal to the witness of a one man? Look how stupid this answer is. It is your God who said women are not equal to one man, and now you are saying to them the proof that you are not equal, that what my God said, right? And here we ask ourselves again the same question. If the women are not equal to men to be witnesses, then why that will be a reason to go to hell? Because it's not their fault. The Quran says that women, they are not equal to men in witnessing, because women, they are, which mean equal, like let's say two women equal to one, which means they are half a brain, they have half a brain of a human being. So the Quran says, so if one of them forgot, the other one remind her. But men, they don't even remember what they ate yesterday. Women, if you take your wife to a party or wedding or anything, you ask the wife, she will tell you what people were wearing, what kind of perfume they have, what kind of clothes they have. Hello? Are you there?
Hello, please, sir. Please, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
No, 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 no.
Well, don't call me then, please. Until I say you can call me. Only Muslims can call me, please. Don't call me unless you are a Muslim. Why you won't debate me? Look at this guy. Let us see. Answer, Abdul, the one saying to me, why you don't debate me? So why you don't debate me and you don't want to answer the Skype? All right, good one. Second guy. This guy, even his internet is not there. All of them, they want to challenge me, but when I call them, they don't even answer. All right. Let us see the third one. Any Muslim want to call us? Call me. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Abdul, how are you?
Hi.
So what do
I
you
just
think about your prophet saying that your mother, she have half a brain?
man, I just want to tell you one thing.
Don't tell me one
Okay?
thing. We have a topic. What do you think? I want you to tell me 10 things, not one. Start with the topic we are talking about.
I don't want to talk about this topic.
Well, don't
I
call
just
me then. I don't care. We have a topic. Don't you see? You want to tell me one thing? Who is a Muslim want to call us? What kind of a prophet is speaking that women, they will go to hell because the Quran says two women equal to one man to be witness in the court? Is that a reason to go to hell? Who is the stupid here? Who is the stupid here? Yes, Abdul.
fucking nigger. Fucking.
All right, Abdul. Thank you for reciting Quran. May Allah bless you with the Quran you just recited in the same way you speak. Filthy mouth. Garbage in, garbage out. Did I make the devil upset? Did I step in his toes or his nose or his tail? Who is a Muslim want to show us how this fear will work? Why he need to make fear in the heart of the Muslim women in order to make them go and make donation for him? Any Muslim? What is the logic? What kind of a prophet he is? Hmm? In different hadith, even Muhammad, he said that you are the wood of the hellfire. Imagine, women are the wood of the hellfire. Do you see what it says here? The English translation says give alms, for most of them are the fuel for hellfire. And right away after Muhammad he said that, the poor women, they start giving out their bracelet and their earring, and Bilal, he start collecting the money and the gold and the silver. I mean, this is a very powerful way to make people pay you. So let us make it straight. Those women who gave their earring, now they will not go to hell because they gave earring. Did you notice? So they are bad anyway. They are the fuel of hell. They are disgusting. They are filthy. They are half a brain. But if you give him your earring and your bracelet, well, you will go to hell? No, you will go to heaven now. So the poor women, they took off their rings and their bracelet and their necklace and their earring. He stripped them out in a second, scaring the hell of them. Because if you don't do so, you're going to hell. What kind of cult this cult is? And since when I can bribe God, and by giving him some earring I will not go to hell no more? Let us say that Muhammad is saying the truth, that was with women, they are going to go to hell. But how this is can be truthful, that if we give Muhammad some bracelet, we will not go to hell no more? Isn't it obvious that this is a scam? And here he is using fear to scam you. The same logic Muhammad he used with men, but in different way. And when they ask him what is the lack of our religion, he said, don't you have menstruation? I mean, since when you go to hell because you have your period? But isn't it the God who made them with period? So now God will send them to hell because they have a period? Yeah, because simply they don't fast the same as the rest of the Muslims because they have a period. They are forbidden. It's you who forbidden them from fasting during the time they have their period. So what is their fault? What is the crime they commit? Why you don't allow them to have fasting when they have their period? When Muhammad he is trying to prove the lack of intellect, he used a very false reasoning, saying, isn't the Quran says that two women equal to one man? And then he says about them have a lack of they are bad in religion. He said, well, isn't it true that women can neither pray nor fast during her menses? I mean, how stupid that is. You are saying to those women that you will go to hell because they have their menses. Now you have to make a donation. Who in the world, he have a little brain, he can accept such a garbage? Do we have any Muslim? So the women, she have a period, now she will go to hell. Your mother and my mother, my friend, will go to hell because they have their period. Well, if they don't have their period, we will not be exist, me and you. This is a God and this is a prophet of God, and this is your smart prophet. If this is the smart, who is the stupid? Bilal is a slave who Muhammad he take him with him wherever he go to serve him. He is literally an African slave, poor guy, Muhammad who abused him all his life. So pay me, you go to heaven. Okay, you are bad, you have a lack of intellect, you have a lack of intelligence, you are going to go to hell, you are not good, but if you pay me, forget it. You are going to go to heaven, my friend. Where is your intelligence, Muslims? Isn't it obvious that this guy is a scammer? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? How in the world you can accept such a cult? In Muhammad, in order to make you live in fear, he come with tons of fiction stories. As an example, you are a Muslim who want to go and have sex with your wife. I have a very bad news for you. There is terror involved in sex. You need the God of Muhammad to prevent Shaitan from rounding himself around your penis. If you don't say certain prayer, Shaitan, he will round himself around your penis and he will be doing your wife. So now Muhammad, by making you believe in such a garbage, he forced you to pray to his God, asking for protection, so Allah will be like a condom to protect your penis when you have sex. Is that really a messenger of God? Is that the message of God? Is really God is exist to protect my penis? This God who I believe in him, he will not protect my penis unless I say this prayer? Is that an activation for the kingdom of Allah? To make it more clear, you as a Muslim, you are not protected by Allah when you have sex with your wife unless you say those words. Otherwise, you've been screwed. You are going to have a threesome with your wife. You and the shaitan and your wife. Have fun. I remember a Muslim, he used to come to a chat room and he come to the microphone and he say, you Christians are the sons of the devil. Why? Because he's talking about this, because we don't say the prayer when we have sex with our wives. So I said to him, as usual, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, this hadith, are you sure about it? He said, yes. I said, are you sure? 3 times. He said, what's wrong with you? I told you it's sure. I said, okay, but this is mean your prophet himself is the son of the devil, because your prophet father, he was unbeliever, which means when he have sex with his mother, the mother of Muhammad, he did not say this prayer. That's mean Muhammad himself is the son of the devil. The guy who took the mic start cursing me, crying, may Allah kill you, may Allah destroy you. It's not my fault if you are being stupid. How Muhammad says to you, if you don't say this prayer, you will be the son of the devil, but he himself is a person who is born from 2 individuals who don't believe in Allah. Stupidity. It's not my fault. What about going inside the bathroom What can protect your anus from the devil in the bathroom? I mean, you are under the threat. Look how Muhammad, he controlled every corner of your life. Like you cannot even go to the bathroom no more without fear. Fear is very important in order to make you not to think about if Muhammad is a prophet or not, because now you have fear about everything. You are worried your life will not be good without Muhammad. The messenger of Allah said, the screen between the eyes of the jinn and the nakedness of the children of Adam, when you enter the area, the bathroom, of revealing oneself is saying Bismillah. So now I want to enter the shithole, excuse my language, and I cannot be there unless I say the name of Allah. I mean, how holy this religion is. My friend, you have a problem. Shaitan will see your ass. And do you know how dangerous that is? He will not only look, he will play with it. I can show you different hadith where it says he will play, he will go in. So now in order to protect our ass from the shaitan, we have to say certain words, otherwise we are in danger. Fear of being seen naked by shaitan. And you will notice here, shaitan, he can see you naked only in the bathroom. But aren't you the one who said to me, before we have sex, we have to say this, otherwise shaitan cannot hurt us? People don't have sex in the bathroom. I mean, this is silly. So shaitan is in the bedroom too. Hello?
Assalamu alaikum, Christian Prince, you're right.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, in the Muslim family. And
okay, what do you think about this, my friend?
What you on screen now?
I'm talking about your prophet saying, like, if you go in the bathroom, you don't say certain prayer, shaitan, he will do something to your ass. What do you think?
Now, yeah, what do I think of that? I've been watching your videos for past 5-6 months. Been following you for about 5-6 months. My Muslim brothers and friends have come across and said that these are interpretations of people living in the past, which do not really have knowledge. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really believe.
Give me your interpretation. You are living, my friend, in the year 2019. Give me your interpretation. Go ahead. Why you need to say certain prayer before you go to the bathroom? You give me your interpretation. I'm listening. My interpretation,
you don't need to say any prayer to go to the bathroom.
So why Muhammad he said that then? Why he said that? He was making fun of us? He was lying to us?
This the interpretation of the person who said is Muatta. Is it Muatta? I'm just following, looking at YouTube, just going up.
Oh no, I'm showing you from many places. This is not necessarily here. Anything, whatever you want, and we are showing you.
But yeah, sorry, Sippy, do interrupt. Do you understand my point where I'm saying that this is like people? I mean, a lot of people have said that these are people living in the era, like, I mean, the year 2018 now, and they're living in the era of whatever it is, 14 years ago, Islam, 15 years ago, what their understanding of this is, they're putting down that. Well, I mean, I can't understand why you want to say a prayer to have a shit. Sorry, excuse my friend. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. But it's at the end of the day, you as a Muslim, how you deal with this madness? I mean, your prophet, obviously, he said those things, and now the Muslims, they try to say, oh, this is da'if and this is sahih and etc., just to avoid. I
don't think Islam is based upon these Muslims that you get on. Sorry, I'm not. I am born in a Muslim family, and
okay. What about the Quran? Do you think the Quran is based on fear?
Yeah, I do believe it's based on fear.
So why? Let us see. Do you know when Muhammad he said to the Christians specifically and the Jews that if you don't believe on me, I am going to erase the details of your faces.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
so what is that? I mean,
makes...
why such a statement is there? And if Muhammad is a true prophet, imagine now you call me and I say to you, my friend, if you don't believe in me before you hang the phone tonight, my Lord will erase your eyes and your nose, and he will make your nose upside down, will go inside your head, and your eyes will go, and your eyebrows will go, and your mouth will be stitched, and you cannot even talk. Why is that?
Sounds like a film, doesn't it? No, that don't make sense. But I would like to put something in towards this, that like I do agree with you. This is not the Uthmani Quran or the Quran that Muhammad said that these four Sahaba would bring forward. This is the Hafs version, right? And maybe there's some misinterpretation. I don't want to say corrupt, but maybe some misinterpretation of things come along.
No, but all
with it.
Muslims, you see, the problem is I didn't see any
Mm.
Muslims saying this is not the true Quran. All the Muslims, they say that this is the Quran. So, and
I'm not a Shia. Sorry, CP. I'm not a Shia, but I do speak to some friends who are Shia, and they say that Ali had actually memorized the Quran, and he will bring forth that Quran, because the companions or the Sahabas no, we don't accept this Quran, but they will bring forward that Quran. That is the true preservation. I don't know where
yeah, but
that
you are
stands.
Sunni anyway, so Sunni, this is what they have. And even the Shia, I mean, the Sunni, you see the Quran. There's no Quran, actually. I believe there's no Quran. This is just a collection of stories. Nobody knows where they're coming from. But however, as long as the Muslims believe that this is their book and they call it holy book, then we have to deal with the holy book they have in their hand. So when a God, he is trying to convince me to believe in Muhammad and me as a Christian, and he said to me, oh, you have to believe before we elaborate faces, erasing the eyes and the nose and the eyebrows in them, and turn them inside out and make them like naps of the necks of a flat plate, or curse them by transforming them into apes, as we cursed and transformed those who broke the Sabbath. So this God, obviously, he gave up. He could not convince me to believe in him. So now what he's saying to me today, today, you better do it now before I do this to you. I'm going to erase your eyebrows. I mean, what kind of a threat this threat is? How silly and how stupid, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense now. It doesn't make sense.
And as you see, I'm showing the screen even how the Muslim give interpretation. This is not my interpretation. It's not me who is saying this is what it says, right?
Is this Jalalain or is this?
This is a Jalalain. Yes, I can change it for you. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like, we can put it for you.
No. They all gonna say the same. They're pretty different.
So what kind of? And here we go. We did not believe in Muhammad. Why Allah did not erase my eyebrows?
Yeah, that's my question as well.
You know, obviously this was a scam. It's just a threat, and Muhammad is not capable. His God is a fake. He was scaring people, trying to convince them to join his religion. Otherwise, and you see here the Muslim, they cannot say this is in the judgment day, because he compared this as the same as he did to the Jews, and supposedly he did that already to the Jews in the past. It's not in the judgment day.
Okay, no, this being set aside, I agree upon what you're saying there. I don't agree with this as well, but my question to you is this: that the year 2018, we have a different understanding of things, how they are. We have an understanding of how the universe operates. We know the sun doesn't go into murky water. We know the sun is in deep space and we orbit itself. We have an understanding. These people who actually gave their views on what these meant, maybe they never had an understanding of what is what, you know.
But what do you do now today as a Muslim today?
I have no idea. I mean,
did you decide to do Islam, my friend?
Well, CP, listen. The thing is, right? I'm scared. You know what I'm scared of? Not people. I'm scared of my soul. My soul is what is going to be punished, or is going to be actually given hope. You know, spirituality. Like, this is what I fear. I mean, I followed you. I've seen. Islam's not based on Zakir Naik. Islam's not based on hijab or the Turkey with him, right? It's not based on them. Islam is based on the Quran, the text I have to look and read. And when I look at them, I get confused. I mean, I watch you, and I listen to you, and I see everything on there, and I just look and check, and I can't fault you. Just can't fault you, but I fear for my soul.
My friend, do you know the topic today? The topic is the title is the logic of fear to drive the crowd into Islam. So now you are saying to me that Muhammad was successful to drive you into the fear to stay as a Muslim, because you fear. But as you see, this is cannot be from God. So what is the fear from? I mean, this guy, here we go, he threatened us as a Christians, and he said clearly, if you don't believe in me, which means before you die, I'm going to erase your eyebrows, I'm going to make your face upside down, I'm going to take your eyes away, I'm going to make your mouth, look at the description, crazy. And obviously he can do nothing to you. So where is the fear coming from, my friend? Obviously this God, here we go, who is more spanking Allah more than Christian Prince? I wish he will erase my eyebrows. Go, you know, do me a favor, please.
No.
What about you erase my mustache? That will be good. What about my beard? I shave every day, you know. So this God obviously is a false God, a God who make a threat, he cannot do it. Obviously he is an idiot. Same time, all the stories in the Quran is stupid. I mean, God, because the Jews, they break the Sabbath, he make them pigs and monkeys. But somebody he rape a woman, he don't make him a pig and a monkey. Which one is bigger?
Raping the woman.
Or somebody is raping a child, or somebody kidnapping people, or etc. So since when can be a logic of fear can control over me? If this logic is not true, is stupid. Somebody did fishing, and actually if you read the story about breaking the Sabbath, you will see that those people, Allah, he made them fish in Saturday. He forbid them from fishing in Saturday, but he made the fish come to them only in Saturday. So look at this.
I'm familiar.
Look at this logic. I will say to you, don't do fishing in Saturday. This is Sabbath. And then I will make the fish come only in Saturday, and not only that, the fish jump in the top of the water, and they say to you, you know, like, what the heck is that? So now who is the criminal? So,
well, according to what you're saying, the criminal is, you know, the person who's making come outside, isn't it?
And this is exist in the Quran. I mean, we can show that interpretation is very stupid. Very stupid.
Can you tell me the verse in the Quran where he says?
Yeah, this is chapter 7, verse 163. Let us go there.
Please.
What kind of a mad prophet this prophet is? You have a mental illness, you know. Let us see. I hope you are not getting offended by what I say, but this is how I see it. You know, I'm saying what I believe.
CP, if I was getting offended, I would actually reply back straight away.
All right.
I listen, like I said, I've been listening. So
okay, read with me. If you want me to change the translation, the Jalalain, we will change it. No problem.
No, I'm reading. Last time, Muhammad rebuke.
Read loud.
No, I'll mumble. Sorry, let me just. If I read to myself in my head, I can understand it. The Lord was benefits of his inhabitants. How would they transgress by fishing? Instead, commanding not to do this on the day. Verbal qualifier of your time, they would transgress the fishing command day surface, the surface of water, but on the day they did not observe, they would try to concentrate the Sabbath. They were trying to wickedness, and when they went to fish, the city split into three, 1/3 join.
So to make it simple, Allah, he forbid them from fishing on Saturday, but Allah, he made the fish come to them on Saturday only. The whole week they disappear, and then the fish, they come in the top of the water doing ballet. We are here, you cannot fish us. Now those are fishermen, they have a family to feed. So what kind of God he do such a game? I mean, how stupid is that?
Can I see the Quran surah in this place?
Yeah,
because
this is the verse. You know, do you know Arabic?
No, I can. It's like French. I can read French, but I cannot understand it. It's just
Okay.
letters. I can just pick it up like that.
No problem. We can go to the
That was a translation, wasn't it? That like say Jalalain or
yeah. This is interpretation. Here we see the translation. If you speak French, I advise you to get my book.
No, I
Yeah,
said
French.
I can read French. So, like I was trying to give a comparison to, like the French letters are like the same letters as the English. Like, I can read French, but I cannot understand it. It's like Arabic. I can read the Arabic, but I cannot understand it. The letters I can make out. The same, like.
This is the Arabic. This is the English.
What's them? Can you make that go to the left? That's it. Yeah. It was by the sea. How did they break the Sabbath? How the big fish came unto them visibly upon the Sabbath day, and a day when they did not keep the Sabbath came not unto them. Thus we did try them. Yeah, I agree with you. Why they want to try them on the Saturday when they, no.
You see, if you want to be just, bring them the fish all the week, and then if they fish on Saturday, that's mean they are bad people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you tell them only you can fish in 6 days of the week, and this day you cannot fish, but you bring them the fish. You are the one who bring the fish only on Saturday. That's not fair. There are people, they want to live. They have you created them with a stomach. They need to eat. So what they will do, they have a family to feed. So now, what kind of God this God is? I mean, this God is playing games with us.
Okay, I agree with you upon this, right? So, even on you, but you've said like this is a Hafs translation, and I've done a bit of research on that as well, and I've actually found out that you're not making nothing up. Like everything you say, it is truthful. This maybe it's just not. I mean, there was a Quran which they tried to carbon date, which even predates Muhammad itself, right? So maybe this is not right, or
that one actually, even that one, my friend, it was not for the words, it was for the material, not for the writing. It's for the leather. The leather is a predate Muhammad himself, but it's not the writing. It's not the Quran, because the Quran, you see, the first Quran written, there's no dots, there's no vowels, right? And right away you see that this one have vowels and have dots. So this is after, long after. So the Quran of Muhammad, nobody have it anyway. And the Muslim, when they find like this, the one you are talking about, they made a party about it, and even this one is not the same. But here it doesn't matter really if the Quran is corrupt or not. I mean, I don't spend my time speaking about the corruption of the Quran, because who cares if it's corrupt or not? You cannot prove the corrupt to be corrupt again. I mean, what's the point?
No, there's no point on that. No.
I believe the Quran is a false book, and then I want to prove to you that the false book is corrupt. It's corrupt anyway. Let us say it is the original as it is Muhammadi have it. Who care? This is enough for me to prove that is false. So if I am you, I will denounce Islam right now, my friend. You are smarter than this. Say it. Say I'm out of Islam. Come on, you are not. You are a man. You're a man. I can tell you are not. You are not one of those, potatoes. You are a man. Say it.
No, you can call me a donkey, you can call me a potato. I don't mind. You call me Abdul, but I have followed you some time now. I can't.
Well, you cannot.
I mean,
no, I'm not
saying. No, I can't.
It's not about insulting me. It's not about. You see, this is
no.
My friend,
so I didn't say
it's an insult to me to believe in this. So I know you will not accept you to insult yourself to believe in this, because the second I say I believe in this, it's me. I'm insulting myself. So I'm saying to you, do you really believe in this?
CP, my soul's at stake here.
Let us make the question clear. Forget about your soul now. Do you really believe in this?
No.
Okay, so that's it. You're out of Islam. Why you don't say it? Come on. What is missing here? You just said no. You don't believe in this.
Do you understand my my soul's at stake here. You know,
My
that's what I
friend,
feel.
this God, he cannot hurt your soul. This God is the devil. He is hurting you by following this, not by leaving it. This God, he can do nothing. You know, this God, he made a chapter. It's called the chapter of the elephant. You heard of it, right?
Yeah.
The elephant.
I've
Okay,
heard of
what
that
is the
one.
elephant chapter? That there's an army
Well,
came to destroy the Kaaba, and Allah he sent birds, and the birds they throw rocks, and the rocks they destroy the army which wanna destroy the Kaaba. Where was the bird of Allah when the American are flying in the top of the Kaaba with the F-16?
well,
Where is
first
the
thing that
enemy? Where
came
is the
to
army of Allah? The birds. When Al-Qurmuti came and destroyed the Kaaba literally stone by stone, and he was screaming. Not only he destroyed, he was screaming in the middle of the Kaaba, saying, "Allah, where is your birds?" And then he took the stone for more than 21 years, and then the Muslim they have to pay a ransom, so he might return it back, and he sent it to them pieces.
You know, this story that you said about the Kaaba stone disappearing, is that from the Hadith, or is it
Yeah, this is all from this. Yeah, because this is long after Muhammad, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to say. I just want to ask you.
This is
Like,
from the
it is
histories
from,
of Islam. All the Muslims agree with it. The Kaaba actually destroyed many times by Hajjaj, destroyed by Al-Qurmuti, destroyed many times. So, but Al-Qurmuti he did something different from the rest. Al-Qurmuti he stood in the top of the Kaaba after being destroyed, and he was screaming to Allah, saying, "Where is your birds?" Which means you're a liar. Here we go. The whole story about the elephants in the Quran is nothing but a lie.
Well, yeah, the first thing that came to my head was like the elephants need water. What are they doing in the sub-Saharan desert? Like, they ain't gonna survive there.
They
how the
cannot
elephants
even
gonna
reach Mecca. How you can bring an army of elephant into Mecca?
Well, that's the first thing that came to my head, and that's what when I started questioning. I started searching and started looking, and I came across you.
And my friend, if the Kaaba is protected by the birds of Allah, why the Saudi are buying the F-16 of American and the AWACS? I mean, who? Come on, your land is protected by the birds of Allah.
Well, that is a surah from the Quran, isn't it? The bird pelted. Yeah.
This is chapter 105 in the Quran. Chapter 105. You know.
Yeah, I do remember that one. Yeah.
The elephant he needs 600 gallons of water a day, an average. So not only just to drink, just to wet his skin, because they don't sweat, they die. Even in Africa, elephant during the day they stay inside the water or under the shade because they cannot survive. This is why you see most of those animals, they are huge ones in Africa. They sit inside the water to keep themselves cool. They cannot live without the water. They have to live in an area have a lot of water, otherwise they will die literally. So how in the world you want to convince me that this is an army of elephants coming to destroy the Kaaba, going through the desert of Saudi Arabia for thousands of kilometers without water? You know?
Yeah, no, that's what I said to myself, and that's what I was thinking about elephants in the Middle East.
I will ask you the question again. You've been to Hajj, huh?
I've been to Hajj.
What about the black stone? Did you kiss it, my friend? Did you kiss the black stone?
No, I never kissed the black stone.
Why you did not kiss it, man? You miss a lot.
I did. There's a big rush there. I mean, I couldn't get near it. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I followed it passionately. I did. I followed it passionately. I was practicing for 5 years non-stop. 5 times salah a day. 5 years non-stop, and then I started reading and started looking at things and start thinking, this don't make sense. This don't make sense. And when I see the elephants part come up and think, hang on, elephants need water, and that's when I start questioning. And then I start looking. But I kept saying to myself, my soul, I fear for my soul. I do, seriously, I do. You don't know how it feels like, but
my friend,
everybody has.
There's no fear. I have no fear from the God of Islam, for a very simple reason. He's fake. He cannot be God. God is not stupid. He don't say stupid things. You know. And the black stone is additional proof that Muhammad is nothing but a pagan. When Abu Bakr he was speaking to somebody who he don't like because he is not being a Muslim, Abu Bakr he said to him, "Imsus badr al-lat." You know what badr al-lat mean?
No.
Go and suck the clitoris of al-lat.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Okay, so the black stone look like a vagina and present the god of fertility, Allat, have a brother, have a clitoris. So now go and suck it. You don't like us as Muslims? You don't like Muhammad? You don't like Allah? Okay, go and suck the clitoris of Allat. And this is the hadith in front of you. When you read the Muslim translation, we don't see that, by the way, in English. I did not see it. Where there's nowhere in this hadith it says go and suck the clitoris of Allat. Nowhere. I could not find it. In Arabic is something, in English is something else. So this is a very cult religion. Have you ever heard of a religion teaching you that if you touch stones, they erase your sin?
Yeah, no, I heard about that as well. That's why I was trying to get close to the stone myself as well. I mean, I was just, it's blind. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to criticize myself, but just like blind, passionate faith, just purely believing. I don't believe to actually kill other people to make myself feel better. I was believing. You know, I believe that this was my passion. This is right. This is, you know, this is it. I practiced 5 times for 5 years. I practiced. I prayed. I bowed down, and I fasted as well. I've done everything, and I've done it passionately as well. I had a girlfriend when I came back, and I said to her, "Look, I can't touch you. I've done Hajj. We need to do a nikah, which I thought meant marriage." And afterwards, I find out then when I look at nikah, what it means, somebody comes to me and says, if somebody comes to me and says, "I want to do nikah with your daughter," I'm going to look at him and say, "You know what? Sorry about my French, but what the hell are you talking about?" I would find that vulgar as well. Just by somebody saying that to me as well. "You want to do nikah with my daughter?" No. "You want to take marriage? You don't want to marry my daughter?" Yeah, that's different. But then I start thinking about this stuff. But anyway, I said to my girlfriend, "Look, we need to." I don't want to use the word nikah. I said, "Well, we need to get married before I can actually touch you." That's how passionate I was. And then I started reading, and then I come across and just thinking, and I started questioning myself. This don't make sense. This don't make sense. And I kept saying to myself, maybe like it's a different era. You know, maybe like it's just I think differently now, and then people think maybe it's the wrong translation. This is why I keep saying. I said to you in the start when I came on, I said, maybe it's what they thought it meant at the time because they're living in that past era.
No, my friend, it's in Arabic. It's in Arabic. It's clear. We are Arab. We speak Arabic. This is our language, and there's no need for translation. So no, they did not get it wrong. There is some stuff Muslims get it wrong. As an example, Muhammad did not know how to write or to read. I agree with that, but still I have to go with it because Muslims, they believe in that. So I don't really. As long as they believe in it, it's not a problem. But from what I learned from you, that you don't believe in this garbage anymore. So why you don't say I'm out? Just say it.
You know what? I'm gonna hold you responsible for my soul goes to hell. I'm out of this. All right.
Thank you very much. Hallelujah. Thank you very much. He is out of this garbage. I'm really happy for you. You don't fit there. You are not. You cannot be there.
You remember my word. I'm going to hold you responsible for my soul. All right.
You are responsible, and I am responsible for making you leave this cult. And don't worry. I say to you, do you know how many people I made them leave Islam every month? So I am responsible. I don't fear anyone for doing this. Today I just did good by helping you to go out. I have no fear for what I am doing because simply this is the right thing to do. Now, my friend, me as a Christian, you know, I'm Christian Prince, right?
Yeah.
Which means I am a Christian person, and I invite you right now to accept the Messiah as your Lord, as your Savior. What do you think about the Messiah?
I have a lot of respect for Jesus, right? Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Jesus, and even through your videos, which I used to believe that Isa was Jesus, and when I watched your videos and I start questioning that Isa bin Maryam, and then Maryam had a brother called Aaron, and Aaron was never Maryam's brother. Even the stories there related that Jesus was sinful and he was raised to heaven, and you know, and it wasn't meant Jesus wasn't on the cross. Anyway, putting all that aside, he's sinful, right? I do believe that I have a lot of respect for Jesus. I don't, but I need to do a bit more research and watch you much more.
Okay,
CP,
what is
if you don't mind.
preventing you? What is preventing you now from saying I believe in Jesus as my savior? Maybe I can help you.
Maybe because I haven't read Bible scriptures, right, to actually understand Jesus' life more in detail. You know, because it's just confusing. CP, just.
Well, you know, the Messiah is a very simple person to understand. He's good, he's wise, he's wonderful, he is loving, he's peaceful, and he taught us, you know, if I give you two words of Jesus, you can live with it. From their fruits you shall know them, as an example. I do not need to read a book, right? From their fruits you shall know them. His name is a Christian prince, but his fruit is bad. Well, he is no Christian and he is no prince. As simple as that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
from their fruit you shall know them. Wonderful wisdom, very easy. It's not complicated. God is simple. You know, those who curse you, bless them. Love those who hate you, those who curse you. If you think about it, okay, I did not study the Bible, I did not read the whole book, but look at Jesus saying to me something is very useful and very healthy for all mankind, even according to science, according to doctors. Those who have no like energy for revenge, they don't want to revenge, they don't want to hate people, even the one who harmed them, they live happier and they die happy. So even by science, if you practice the teaching of Christ that you don't hate your enemy, love your enemy, you will live happy until the last second in your life. So Jesus bring peace inside you in your inner, bring peace around you, because even the enemy around you don't see them as enemies. You know, you don't have fear. He killed the fear inside you. When you don't see any enemies, that's mean I killed my fear from you being my enemy. Even maybe you hate me, but I don't have the fear no more, for I love everybody. Okay, you kill me, you want to kill me, okay, but I don't hate you. So here you will see that Jesus, he brings something new to our life, which he make us new mankind. Is not the kind who want to revenge for somebody who hurt me. Is not the kind who hate and just you want to practice hate just because that will make me more satisfied, as the Quran says, fight them, kill them by your hands, Allah he punish them. Jesus don't want that from you. He wants you to live and to be happy. So when I say to you, accept Jesus, is not just about accepting him as your savior in the judgment day. Actually, he saved you today, because today you are in fear, as you told me. Today you are confused, as you said to me. But by practicing few sentences of what Jesus said, your life will change. I will overcome the fear. We don't want you to worship Jesus because you have fear, but because you have love. Not because Jesus is going to punish you because you did not believe in him, but because Jesus, he wants you to be saved, and Jesus, he loves you. So we have a different approach of how we see our Lord, our Savior. Even when we pray as a Christian, and I'm sure you know, we say our Father, right?
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between saying our Father and we are a slave of Allah. So for us, we don't, even though, I mean, God, he can demolish us, he can force us into slavery if he want, he can make us whatever he want. But even here you will see that he wants you to speak to him as a father. So our Father out of heaven. So the relationship between us and him is not about slavery and abuse, it's about love and being the children of God. So when I invite you to accept Jesus, I'm not asking you to just to get a new God. I'm asking you to join a new family, a real family, where God is our provider, our protector, and we have no fear, and we live in love and harmony with ourselves and people around us. So I invite you again to accept that Jesus is the one who will give you protection and will provide you with the harmony of love for your family, for your friends, for your society, and you will drop your hate and you will drop your fear and you will leave the darkness and you will be a new person. And that's why we call ourselves born again Christian. So again, I invite you to accept Jesus, my friend.
You know, everything you make, you just said it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Say it.
It's just really, you know.
Did you say? Did you say yes? Did you just say yes?
You know, I don't think you understand how bad this is. You know, I'm in tears.
I'm so happy for you, my friend. I'm really happy for you. Actually, many people there will be crying with you. It's okay. Don't be shy from crying. So what a big deal? I mean, let your tears wash your sin, wash your fear, wash all the previous life, and be a new person. Be born again with Jesus, and you will be a new person. My friend, I'm very happy for you. Your tears is not about shame, it's about something good. When people they cry, it's mean they have something good in their heart. It's not because they are bad. We cry for good, not for bad. When we have feeling, when we have emotion, when we have love, that what bring tears. Criminals don't cry. Criminals, they kill you and they have the as if they done nothing. So my friend, we are so happy for you, and we say hallelujah, a happiness in the kingdom of the Lord today because you accepted the Messiah.
Thank you, ZP.
And I can feel from your voice that you are crying, and I respect that in you.
Okay, CP.
All right, my friend. If you want to say something else, I don't want to. Don't be shy. Be happy. We're happy for you. Look at those people here. How happy they are. They are more happy, maybe more than you, because they love you really. Look how many people now they are praying for you.
Okay, CP. Speak to you soon. Yeah.
All right, my friend. God bless you. All right. God is good. God is good. Actually, me myself, I do not know what to say. Hello. Are you there, Muhammad?
Yes, I'm there. How are you?
I'm fine, my friend. Are you willing to leave Islam too?
After discussing Christianity, if you convince me, I will convert.
Let us discuss Christianity, no problem. Let me ask you a question as long as you want to talk about Christianity. Can you tell me why Jesus is the only person he have no father in Islam?
Adam has no father, has no mother.
This is not true. This is a false argument, because Adam is not born. So how he can have a father? He don't have a mother, he don't have a father. He is made from mud. When we speak about Jesus don't have a father, we are talking about a person who came after Adam, and every person came after Adam, he have a father. So what is your explanation that Jesus has no father?
Did Melchizedek have a father and no mother?
Don't change the topic. Do you have Melchizedek in your Quran? Do you have him in your Quran?
You have it in your Bible.
Do you have him in your Quran?
You have it in your Bible.
Maybe this is Jesus himself. Do you know who is he? Do you know yourself who is? Don't talk about names, you do not know them. So you are trying to change the topic because you want to avoid the answer. And here we ask ourselves, why even Muhammad, he don't have the name in his Quran? If this is a wonderful name, a wonderful person, how Muhammad he missed such a name? Because he's a fake prophet. Now answer me please. Why Jesus is the only one is born of a woman, yet he have no father?
But he have a mother. So
this is not the question.
Why the father has?
This is not the question. This is not the question.
Why?
This is not the question, my friend. You are running away from the answer. Why? Why? Oh, answer please. Why Jesus have no father?
Because he is a human.
He is a human? I thought a human, every human have a father.
He have a mother.
This is not the question.
So what are you saying? If he haven't,
my friend, I'm not saying to you, so what? I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking you. You are a Muslim. I am not. I am saying to you, why Jesus does not have a father in Islam. Give us the reason.
The reason is Allah. He want to show
Why?
His power.
He show his
I want
power? No, this is okay. Hold on. This is funny. If this is about showing his power, then he showed his power already. Isn't it him who created the heaven and the earth, and he created the stars, and he created the sun, and he created the moon? What a guy who is born without a father will add to God? Nothing. So I'm asking you now, what is the reason behind Jesus having no father?
Because Allah wants.
This is not true. Read with me. Your prophet, he said that every son of an Adam is a sinner. Is that correct? Every
So
son
what?
of an Adam, every son of Adam is a sinner. Yes or no?
Yes.
Is Jesus a sinner?
Define sin.
Sin is doing something against God. Sin is doing something God did not permit you to do.
So what? What is your point?
Don't tell me. You see, I ask you a question. You say, "What's your point? What's your point?" Because you are terrified. What is my? This is the problem with Muslims. They are afraid of my point. I'm asking you: is Jesus is a sinner? Either you say yes or you say no.
The verse doesn't talk about Jesus. So what is
My
your
friend,
question?
I'm asking you. Did I mention a verse? I said, "There is Jesus as a sinner." What is scaring you from answering?
There is two types of sin.
What?
There is two types of sin.
This is not the question. There is no two type. This is a lie. There's a sin. The sin is a sin. The sin is a sin.
No.
The sin of
No.
Adam was eating an apple. Is that right?
Adam doesn't sin because he didn't do it intentionally.
Adam he did not do it intentionally. How this happened?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Because he forget.
He forgot? Really?
Yes.
Where do you get this story from?
From the Quran. Go to the verse.
Show me the verse. Here we go. What chapter?
The chapter where he talk about eating the apple in heaven.
I don't know which one. You tell me. You are the scholar here now. I'm learning from you. Where it says if he forgot.
I didn't. Can you go to the verse where it talk about Adam and?
My friend, your Quran is a shish kebab book. The verses are all over. If we search for Adam, we will find it all over the Quran. So tell me what verses you are talking about.
I think it is in Surah Baqarah.
Surah Al-Baqarah is 280 verses. Which verse in the Quran?
Okay, let me search it now. Give me 1 minute.
I will give you. Call me after 5 minutes after you find it.
No, just one.
No, just call me after 5 minutes. You see how much they are terrified to answer a question. Adam sinned because he forgot. Unbelievable. Sometimes Muslims, they don't even listen to themselves. Adam, he forgot. So Allah kicked him out from heaven because he forgot. That's funny. Now I hope he will find me what he is talking about so we can laugh more. Because that will make more Muslims leave Islam. And now it's going to take him maybe 10 years to find what he just said. We are happy for our brotherhood, the person who left Islam. and we hope and he accepted the Messiah. I want everybody today to pray for him, to pray for his family, to pray for him to be strong in faith, and very important too, to pray that he will bring more Muslims out of Islam. So we are happy for him, and we are happy for more people to leave this cult. Call me if you find it. Did you find it or not yet? I will show you in the Bible where Jesus commits sin. Yeah, right. Do your best, my friend. You see, the Muslims are very silly people, extremely silly. I will show you where in the Bible Jesus commits sin. Keep crying. You know, sometimes I feel like Muslims are like they're a bunch of kids, and they have, you know, when you see a kid, he put his hand in the dirt in the front of him because you do not know that this is dirt. This is exactly who they are. It's like a child, he is eating dirt, he think it is cake. And no, I don't believe. Let me call this guy. This guy, he want to show me that Jesus, he commits sin in the Bible. Let us laugh, just for a laugh. Answer, Abdul. You don't want to answer, so why are you asking me? Show you and show me. What, Abdul? Any Muslim? Ras, yesterday he left Islam. He have a question about the Bible. My friend, let me make it simple. Our topic here is about Islam. I don't mind to answer a question about the Bible, but I noticed that the Muslims, they try to divert our topic from exposing Muhammad. We have many channels, they have nothing to do except speaking about the Bible. Go and ask all the questions you want. We have a brother, his name is Sam Shamoon. This is what he do, speaking about the Bible. But go there, give him the question, he will answer you immediately. The only reasons Muslims they ask about the Bible is not really to learn. Now, for sure, some of them they are being decent. I'm not saying everybody, but we want to concentrate in what we do here. As you see, we ask a Muslim, why Jesus have no father? He do not know. Why Jesus has no sin? He do not know. Why Jesus now in heaven? He do not know. A Muslim, he sent a text in Facebook, and he said, name for me one miracle Jesus did different from other prophets. Name for me one he did is not different. Ras, ask them in the text to give you Sam Shamoon, and he will answer you. Guys, somebody post the link of Sam Shamoon videos or channel, or even Facebook, especially admins. All right. Do we have any Muslim found us answers for the madness in the cult of Islam? Until now, we found nothing. We found nobody can answer anything. That's why I say Islam is a very funny religion. It's an empty religion. There is nothing in. Islam is as solid as long you are memorizing, not asking. A guy is saying that in Mark 9, Jesus saying death will not come until the is speaking to people around him. Verily I say unto you that there is some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death till they have seen the kingdom of God come with power. You can give interpretation for this according to you, but the kingdom of God came in power by the resurrection of Jesus. And many people resurrected with Jesus. However, as long you are the one who mentioned to us such a thing and claiming that this is a false prophecy, what if I show you Muhammad trying to copy Jesus and he said very close words? You wanna call me? I challenge you to call me and to say the one who say exactly the same is a liar and he is no prophet. What do you think? Scared. Any Abdul? What happened to you, Moroccan boy? You did not find it? You are searching for the verses where Adam he forgot? Any Muslim? Yes, Muhammad, how are you?
Yes, how are you? Yes, I found it. I found it.
Okay, go ahead. What chapter, what verse, my friend?
Chapter 20,
Chapter 20. Okay.
verse 115.
115. That's wonderful. Read for us.
Read it.
Okay. Read it. Here we go. Go ahead.
You found it?
Yeah, I see it.
Read it.
Okay, read it. Here you go. Yeah, let us love together.
Read it and love on yourself.
Okay. But you just now gave us an arm and a leg to destroy your God. Do you know why?
Because you're stupid.
I want you to explain to me this verse, please. So later you will not say I did not say that. Go ahead.
Read it and
No,
tell
no.
me
You
what
explain to me. I have it in your screen. You read it and you explain it so you don't say later I did not mean that. I want you to
Go-
explain this verse for me, please. Are you
go to
saying
the-
here? Are you saying here that Allah he made Adam? Adam he forgot the covenant of Allah?
Do you want to understand this verse?
My friend,
Go to tafsir now.
you explain it to me. Explain it to me. Go ahead.
I am not expert in tafsir. Go to
No, no, no,
tafsir
no,
now.
no. You are the one who mentioned it. Suddenly you are not expert. Okay, read for me the expert. Give me the meaning, my friend, from any expert tafsir you want. Just give me the meaning. Make it simple. What is the meaning
Go-
of this verse?
Go to tafsir now.
My friend, go to any tafsir, no problem. What is meant by this? No, I want you first to give me the tafsir, you, because later you might say to me that the scholar, I don't agree with him. Give me your interpretation for this.
I am not a scholar. Go to tafsir.
I don't care. You are the one who said to me, are you swallowing your tongue now? Aren't you the one who said to me that Adam, he forgot, he did not commit sin? So do you hold your what you said before? Just hold it. Say yes. That Adam did not commit sin, he only forgot. Do you agree?
Adam, he made a sin because he forgets.
No,
So it's not.
no, this is not what you said to me. You said to me Adam did not commit sin, he just forgot. Everybody is my witness, it's recorded.
I say there is two types of sin. A sin with intention.
My friend,
without...
so since when forgetting something is a sin? If I forgot, it's a sin? God, he made me have a brain, cannot remember everything. So if somebody forgot to pray, he is not committing sin. He forgot. It's against his will. So now I'm asking you here, did Adam eat the apple because he forgot or because he intentionally did?
He forgot.
That means Shaitan have nothing to do with it.
It is Shaitan who make it to forget it.
So what Shaitan he said to him, how he made him forget it?
What he make it to forget it.
Okay, guys, be my witness. This guy, he just proved to us that Islam is a false religion. I want you right now, I will open the Quran for you, and I will ask you to read for me another verse in the Quran, and I hope you will not be ashamed and you will not say I did not say that. You are the one who said that he made him forget it. Correct, guys? Did he say Shaitan made him forget it?
Can I answer?
No, did you say that or not?
Can I answer?
Yes, did you say that or not?
Go to tafsir of this verse. Why you are
don't we will go to tafsir. Did you say, aren't you the one who just gave me tafsir? You just said to me, Adam, he did not, the sin he commit, Shaitan made him forget. That's it, correct? So he forgot that you should not eat, correct?
Go to tafsir now.
Stop playing games. Give me a final answer. Whatever the interpretation is, give me the interpretation.
I am not a scholar.
I don't care. I don't care. You are the one who said Adam did not commit sin. He just forgot. So are you consistent? Do you agree that he did not commit sin? Yes or no? And he forgot only. This is the only mistake he have. He just forgot.
He did a mistake.
Okay, what is the mistake?
A mistake because he forgot.
He forgot. Thank you very much. That's mean the Quran is a false book. And here we go. If we go, hold on. Don't come on. I let you talk. I asked the question 100 times for a reason, because you Muslims, after we get you busted, you say I did not say that. And this is why I wanted to be sure that you are not going to play the same game you Muslims always play with me. All right. It's my time now to talk.
You are always
hold on. Let everybody laugh at you and at your cult.
They will laugh.
Hold on. Here we go. Chapter 7, verse number 20. Read it for me.
Why you change the chapter? Go to tafsir to the chapter.
My friend, read the verse with me, and I will go to the tafsir. No problem. Everybody will laugh at you, at your prophet. The Shaitan, he whispered to them that he might manifest into them which was hiding in them and their shame, and he said, your Lord forbid you from this tree, one, lest you should become angel or become an immoral. But you said to us that the Shaitan, according to that verse, he made them forget, and the verse saying that actually. So here we have a very clear contradiction. You just brought us a clear proof that Islam is a false religion.
What is a contradiction? It is in your mind.
My friend, it says here that Shaitan, he is the one who said to them, you should eat from this tree, because your God, he don't want you to be an angel. He don't want you to be immoral. Stop lying. You are the one who said to me, everybody heard you. You said that he forgot, and the one who made him forgot is a Shaitan. So what is the sin? He forgot. But as you see in different verse in the Quran, you said that everybody is laughing. But as you see, the real sin is that Shaitan, he want them to do it. He told them, if you eat from this, eat it, because your God, the reason he don't want you to eat, because You know, he don't want you to be an angel. And then the verse after, Abdul, you know, you Muslims are really funny. I mean, you are a bunch of kids. The verse number 22, the verse 22 will shut you up for final shot in your face. It says, thus did he lead them, shut up. Thus did he lead them on with guilt. So you see it, with guilt. So Shaitan is the one who lead them by saying to them, eat from it. Because the reason he don't want you to eat from it, because he don't want you to be angels. He don't want you to be immoral. So how the other verse in the Quran is saying to us that Adam he just forgot, and this verse doesn't say the opposite, that Shaitan he spoke to them and he convinced them that you have to eat from it because you're God. He don't want you to eat from it because he don't want you to be angels.
Can I answer?
Answer, go ahead.
Adam, the first point, Allah told Adam to not eat the apple. So after that, Adam forget what Allah told him because Satan came to him and asked
as you
him
see, he did not forget. He said he did lead them. He'd lead them by what? He lead them by making them agree that their God, your God said to you not to eat. I mean, my friend, just don't waste my time. Just don't go. Just go. Let the man of the house call me. I am just wasting my time with you. Everybody is laughing. There's no connection between what you said and what you are saying to me. You just said in the beginning that he made them for God, and here the verse saying it clearly that this is not the reason. Shaitan he spoke to them and they discussed the issue. Allah don't want you to be immortal, so you have to eat from it. And thus this is how he did lead them into guilt, into sin. Which means this is a total contradiction with the chapter you choose for me, chapter 20, verse number 115. Adam did not forget. This is a big fat lie. And just to get you more busted, by the way, my Skype crashed. I will open it again. You're a prophet, he said, if not Eve, no woman betray her husband. So according to your prophet, that Eve is the one who made Adam commit this. This is not about forgetting. Same time, you're a prophet again. He got you and he got Adam and he got the Adam of Islam busted. We go to different hadith. We see the following. What a funny, stupid cult. Muhammad he said that the sin of Adam have nothing to do with forgetting. It is something Allah he wrote for him before he created him, which is a total contradiction of everything we heard until now. So one story in the Quran says that Allah he made Adam forget, as we saw in chapter 20 verse 115. Other verse in the Quran says no, Adam did not forget. It is Shaitan who told them your God don't want you to eat from this because he don't want you to be immortal and he don't want you to be angels, which means you live forever as angels. This is how he convinced them. In verse number 22 it says it clearly, thus did he lead them into the sin. And then we go to the hadith. Muhammad he make another poo-poo. He says that the reason Adam commits sin is not because Adam is a sinner, because Allah he wrote in his fate 40 years before his creation. So what a stupid cult. If Allah wrote for Adam his sin before he created him 40 years before his creation, and he is saying you cannot blame me for my action which is my sin, so how Allah he kick Adam and Eve from heaven if we cannot blame him? And as you see, Muhammad he agree with Adam. He says, so the prophet added repeating the statement 3 times, which is that so Adam confuted Moses, and he repeat that 3 times as usual, the prophet of the Trinity. So you cannot blame Adam for his sin because Allah is the one who wrote his sin. But in the Quran you see the story is coming in a very stupid way. One verse says that Allah saying Adam he forgot, and the other verse saying that Shaitan he came to them and he says if you eat from this tree you will be immortal. eat from it. Very stupid cult. And this is why Muhammad, he can't be prophet, because he forgot what he said in the morning. He said different story at night. So now which one of the is the correct? Which one of them is the correct one? None. Muhammad is just guessing. Some he copied from the Jews, some he copied from the from his own mind, and some he come with the logic that this is all destiny of Allah. Do we have any Abdul? Let me open my Skype again. Hold on. We have a Skype crash. Let us see. Answer. So what say you about this? Hello? Oh, hold on. I think I crashed, so I need to set up my audio again. Do you hear me now?
Hey Christian,
All
why
right.
you are lying?
Okay, let us see who's a liar. Do you agree with your prophet saying that Shaitan, he whispered into them and he told them that you will be living for eternity and your God don't want you to eat from it because if you do so you will become an angel? Yes or no?
Did Adam forget what Allah told him or not?
No.
He
No.
forget because he did against what Allah
No.
told him.
This is not forgetting. Here we go. The Shaitan, he just confirmed that he did not forget. He discussed with them. He said your God, your God was forbidden you. Here we go. Do you see it? Do you know how to read? It says your God has forbidden you from eating from this tree. So
and he did against this because because Satan deceived
no,
him.
no, read with me. It says here, thus did he lead them into guilt. How he led them? He told them, your God forbid you, so you will not be an angel. It doesn't say that I will make you forget. It says it clearly that your God, he forbid you from eating, which means here Shaitan is confirming again what God he forbid them from doing. And then the verse number 22, it says, why they commit sin? Because this is how he led them into eating from the tree. And then in verse number 23, just to get you more busted, it says, they said, our Lord, have we wronged? This is how we wronged ourselves. They did not forget.
It is very clear that Satan deceived.
Abdul. It's a clear contradiction. It's very stupid of your prophet to say. Now hold on. Okay, hold on. I will go with you. If Adam forget and he ate from the tree, why your God Allah kick him out from heaven?
After that he forgive him.
Okay, so why this will make it even more horrible, guys. Allah he forgive him, so why he kick him out from heaven?
Did he forgive him or not?
Well, it says he forgive him, but he forgive him before he kick him out from heaven. So why he forgive him and yet he kick him out from heaven?
This is what he wants.
What do you mean? If he forgive him, so are you saying to me in the God of Islam, he forgive me, still he will send me to hell?
No.
So why he forgive him, kick him out from heaven? How the guy, first of all, if this is about forgetting, this is not a sin. I can show you your prophet forgetting Quran. Is forgetting Quran a sin? Is forgetting Quran a bigger sin, or eating apple bigger sin? You be honest with me.
What?
Is forgetting Quran bigger sin, or forgetting to eat the apple is bigger sin? Which one is bigger?
None of them is a sin. It's according to, is it intentional?
None of them is a sin. So you are okay, look at this madness. So why they are asking Allah for forgiveness?
If you do it intentionally or not, this is the point.
My friend, if this is not intention and he did just forget, why your God Allah want to punish him and send him out of heaven? And why he's asking it? What, you are the one who said he forgive him. If this is not a sin, forgive him for what then?
He didn't kick him out because he,
my friend, focus with me, focus. You just said that Allah he forgive him. You said Allah forgive him, and you said that Adam did not commit sin. Allah forgive him from what if he did not commit sin? If I did not commit sin, why Allah forgive me? Forgive me for what?
For a mistake and not a sin.
What?
A mistake.
Oh, it's your mistake now.
It's a mistake. There is a difference between mistake and sin.
My friend, no, you are the one who said, hold on, you are the one who said, forgive me for a mistake. So
yes.
What is this mistake? Allah he gave you only one law. Well, I have a mistake too. What is the mistake? I broke the command of Allah.
No, this is a sin.
No, you see the hypocrisy. You see the hypocrisy. When you want, it's a mistake. When you want, it's a sin. If Allah he gave Adam only one command, what kind of Adam? This Adam who cannot even just not eat from a whole heaven, but this tree, stay away from it. This is a mistake.
Are you saying you don't forget? Are you saying you don't forget anything?
My friend, this is not a forget. And here, Quran in front of you. Are you stupid or what? Isn't it the Quran says that Shaitan he came to them and he said to them,
yes,
Allah forbid you from eating. No, it says this is how he this. Okay, do you want me to read the interpretation now?
Go to interpretation of the verse that he.
Okay, we will go to the both. Are you against the one I showed you now? Are you saying there's a contradiction? That's why you don't want to see both.
Go to the second to understand more this verse.
Okay, let us go first to the one you choose, as you choose. Chapter 20, verse number 115. Are you okay with that?
Go it.
Okay, here we go.
You will be exposed, my friend.
Let us see. Let us see. Everybody will laughing. Already people are laughing.
So stupid, my friend.
Let us see who is the stupid here. Yeah, the one who speak about long penis is the smart.
Yes, this is what you love.
Yeah. This is your prophet. He is the one who said Allah will give you endless penis. Yeah, read with me. Here we go. This is your interpretation. I want you to swear that you accept the interpretation and you will not change your mind. What happened?
What is your read?
I'm saying to me, okay, here we go. It's in front of you. I'm asking you,
yes.
Are you going to stay with this interpretation? Do you agree with it, my friend? Okay.
Yes.
So now if this is against the other verse, then you have to agree. You have to agree that Islam is a false religion. What do you think? If this is against what the other verse is saying, you have to agree that your prophet and your Quran is a stupid Quran. What do you say?
The contradiction is in your mind, my friend, because you.
Okay, we will see. We will see. We will see. So if we show the other one, are you willing to say this is a clear contradiction?
Don't impose your understanding in the Quran.
I'm not imposing. Here we go. We will go to chapter 7. So here it says they forgot, correct? Do you agree that they forgot? Do you agree that they forgot?
They forgot because.
Okay, here we go. We will go now to chapter 7 verse number 20, and everybody will laugh in a second. Hold on, you are the one who asked for it. Live with it. Here we go.
Read this verse.
Yes, we did read it already. We showed it in the screen for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Here we go. This is it, chapter 7 verse number 20. Read it and laugh with me.
Why you change it?
I'm not changing it. We have to compare between the two verses. I showed you the first one you asked me for. The first one, it says he forgot, no problem. But this verse here, it says they did not forget. Read it.
Well, he said he didn't forget.
It says here in the front of you, it says Iblis, he whispered to them. This does it say he whispered to them? He whispered to them, saying, revealed to them that which was hiding, based in the variable.
How he forget?
Read it, read it. Where here it says that? People are laughing. This is a clear corruption in your book. This is stupid, my friend. So now which one we will believe? We will believe this page or this page? Which one is the correct one?
The first verse explained the second verse. The second verse.
The first one, it says that they forgot the covenant of God. They forgot. Do you see it?
Yes.
The second verse saying that Shaitan convinced them to break the command of God. Shaitan is the one who command them. It is not they forgot. If we go to verse number 22, you will see again how your God Allah getting you busted. Read carefully with me. And this is how he led them into sin. Do you see it? This is how he led them into sin. Do you see it?
Go to Tafsir Ibn Kathir.
Oh, we'll go.
Why you go to Tafsir Ibn
Okay, we will go to Ibn Kathir. If Ibn Kathir agree with them, are you willing to leave Islam? If Ibn Kathir is willing, you see, just shut man. I mean, how many tafsir I have to show you? This tafsir, he don't like it. Let's go to Ibn Kathir. And then we go to Ibn Kathir, he said to me, go to Ibn, etc. What a joker. Brother, go to Ibn Kathir. This is how stupid, how they try to defend. No, don't call me, don't call me. Everybody is laughing. We showed you the interpretation, and we can change interpretation as much as you wish. All of them, they say the same. And it doesn't matter really how many times I change it, still you will say the same. Now I want you to send me text in Skype. I will show it in the screen. I want you to say whatever Ibn Kathir he's saying, I accept. Be a man. Can you? Before you call me, before you call me, I want you to say whatever Ibn Kathir says, I accept. We are done with games. Are you willing to say that? Sure not. Because it's up to you. Right? Hello?
About the verse.
Do you accept Ibn Kathir? If I show you Ibn Kathir, do you accept Ibn Kathir? Say yes.
Yes. Can you go to
okay, hold on. So guys, in the front of everybody, if Ibn Kathir agree, he will agree. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Be my witness, everybody. Hold on. Everybody in a second will see that you will say, I don't accept Ibn Kathir. Hold on. What is the rush for? What is the rush for? Hold on. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir, and we are going to laugh together. Read with me. Read us see. Read with me. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir, my friend.
Why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing the topic. You are the one who asked me for Ibn Kathir, right?
I talk about the verse.
This is
about
Ibn
Adam forget.
Kathir.
Why
Shut
you
up. Are you saying to me the Quran does not match the Quran? This is the Quran too. And this is Ibn Kathir. How he forgot in the other verse, but in this verse, Shaitan, he lead him astray. And he said to him, eat from it. Allah don't want you to eat from it because that will make you an angel. Which one is the accurate? This is Ibn Kathir now. What do you want to say?
The first verse talk about he forget. The second
Get lost. Ali Shah, why you don't call me Ali so we can love? Cowards. Cowards as cowards. Do you see, guys, and the stupidity? This religion cannot hold. You have to put concrete and glue to hold it together. It doesn't hold together. And this is why we saw the gentleman just before this Kareem. He left Islam because there is nothing here hold. This is a stupid cult. Don't call me. Don't call me. Just don't, just we are done. This is Ibn Kathir. You're just being stubborn because you don't want to say. Even Ibn Kathir, he says that Allah, he made it clear for you so you don't go astray. So how they went astray, Ibn Kathir explained. So, O Adam, shall I lead you to the tree of eternity and to a kingdom that you will never waste away. And he is quoting for you from the same chapter you are reading for me from. This is Ibn Kathir. When they want Ibn Kathir is bad, when they want Ibn Kathir is wrong. And that cannot be true, that both of them, they are right. Because either he is forgot, by mistake he did, or Shaitan, he did lead them into sin. Both cannot be true. Oh, this guy, I think he's the same guy who say he scream, he make bad noise. Forget him. And here we go. He said before he called me, he said, I accept everything in Ibn Kathir. You see it? He accept everything in Ibn Kathir. And this is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. You see it? Why you keep calling me? Is that Ibn Kathir or I'm showing you something wrong?
Go to Tabari. Can you go to Tabari?
Okay, now so we go to the Tabari, guys. We start with Jalalain. He asked me for At-Tabari. We go to Ibn Kathir. We go to Ibn Kathir, and now go to At-Tabari, where we are going to end tomorrow.
Because Tabari, do you know what he said?
Blah, 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 blah. Aren't you the one who said to me go to Ibn Kathir a second ago?
They are saying the same thing.
Yeah, come on, just go. Don't call me for today. Give me a break. I'm done with you. Please. I'm done with you. You see how much patience really I have with those Abdul? Go here, go there, go there. We jump like monkeys from place to place. And by the way, the question why Jesus have no sin? They have no answer. Why Jesus have no father? They say to you, Adam have no father. That's stupid of you to say. How Adam is going to have a father if he's not born? We are talking about a person who is born. In the Quran, chapter 25, verse number 54, it says, وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَصَبًا 52, وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَصَبًا وَصِهْرًا. We made every creation after Adam and Eve nasaban wasara, which means bisexual relationship and marriage. Every human being. But this is a mistake again in the Quran, because the Quran forgot about Jesus. Your God is an idiot. How you don't mention, how you say that we made all mankind after Adam from relationship by blood and marriage, and then you forgot that Jesus is not from any. And why he is not part of any, they have no idea. What the purpose? My mother, she can claim that she is virgin when she gave birth to me. Nobody can prove her wrong. There's no point of this miracle. Miracles are done to prove a point. God don't do things for no reason. And this is a miracle nobody can witness for, because your mother, my mother, she can play. They can say now they are Virgin Mary. After they give birth, I mean, here we go. They give birth, they lost their virginity anyway. This is how the baby come out. There's no way to prove that they were virgins. So what is the purpose of virginity of Mary? And why does God did not do it to anyone else except Jesus? What about Muhammad? Muhammad is the highest messenger for Allah, yet he is a son of a kafir woman and a son of a kafir man. And now we show them the interpretation. They don't like the interpretation, so we change the interpretation for the second interpretation. And then they don't like the second interpretation, so we go to the third interpretation. Now, if we go to At-Tabari, he will not like it too. Do you think he is going to stop there? No, he will not. He will not. It just, you know, it's just their fiction and their stupidity. But be stubborn, because this is the only way we can survive it. And now if we go to At-Tabari, we will find that At-Tabari agree with Ibn Kathir. This guy, he have no idea what he's talking about. This is At-Tabari. It says, فوسوس إليه الشيطان فأطاعه وخالف أمري. Shaitan, he inspired into him and he disobeyed me. And this is why I punished him. Do you see it? At-Tabari agree with Ibn Kathir. And now what he will say? He will say, I don't like the Tabari. And At-Tabari mentioned in the contradiction, he says Allah he told him that, you know, we gave you a covenant and he forgot. But in the same page he said that Shaitan, he inspired him and he obeyed him. He obeyed the Shaitan and he broke my command. Stupidity. And then Allah forgive Adam, and after he forgave him, he kicked him out from heaven. What a madness. So what the forgiveness mean? Imagine I forgive you and then I kick you out from I forgive you, get out. This is why you Muslims should not trust the forgiveness of Allah, because here we go. He forgave Adam, And by the way, why he forgave Adam anyway? I mean, even the hadith says that Adam, he did not commit any sin based on Muhammad, because it was, this is, which is a contradiction for the Quran. It says it's written in his fate 40 years before his creation, and the hadith is so clear. Adam, he said to Moses, do you blame me? Do you blame me for what Allah wrote for me? Which means you cannot blame him. Do you blame me for an action? What action? Eating from the tree, supposedly. Can you blame me? You cannot. And Muhammad, he agreed with Adam, says, you know, so Adam, he confuted Moses, and he repeated that 3 times. So we cannot blame Adam, but Allah blaming Adam in the Quran. Say Shaitan, he inspired them, and he told them, if you eat from this tree. You are calling me with the new names? Why you are calling me now?
You are talking about this hadith. Why you don't understand it?
No, you explain to me. Go ahead.
Do you believe in that Allah, that your Jesus know all things before it happened?
I don't understand a word from what you said. Explain the hadith for me. Go ahead.
The hadith says that Allah, before he created the creation, he knows what all what.
This is not about he knows. He said it clearly. He said it clearly that you cannot blame me for my sin, for Allah decreed that for me. Don't you see it? You cannot blame me. Do you blame me? Do you blame me? So we cannot blame Adam. Why we cannot blame Adam? Give me the answer. Why we cannot blame Adam for the sin which he did? What is the logic?
Because he know that Allah knows what he will do.
No, this is not what it says. This is not what it says. It says Allah, he decreed that for me. It says Allah, he wrote for me my fate. This is what it is. Let me show you another hadith to make you more clear for you. You Muslims are hold on. Read with me this hadith and laugh. Do you see it? Does it say, read with me carefully, and everybody read with me please, and laugh at this cult. Do you blame me? Do you blame me for doing a deed which Allah had decreed that I should do 40 years before he created me? Do you know what decreed mean?
Do you know qada or qada?
Yes, so Allah, he decreed that for him, so you can't blame him. So if
No,
Allah, he make you know, come on, don't call me please today again. I'm going to vomit, my friend. Are you slow? Are you stupid or what? It says Allah, he decreed for me. Do you blame me? The guy blaming him for what? Blaming him for the sin. Because of you, we are out of heaven, correct?
No.
Yes, Moses says that to him. Adam said to Moses, you deprived us and caused us to come out from paradise. So Musa saying to Adam, shut up, that because of you, you caused us to go out of paradise. Adam said to him, do you blame me for what Allah decreed for me as an action which I must do 40 years before he created me? Do you see it?
Yes, but your understanding is wrong.
Oh, what is that wrong?
Why?
My friend, everybody is laughing. Everybody is laughing. Okay, read this one for me. Read this one for me. Does it say Allah had ordained for me? Do you see it? Allah had ordained for me. What ordained for me mean? Do you blame me for an act which Allah had ordained for me? What does that mean?
There is no problem in this, because this is from the knowledge of God.
Get lost. I'm talking to myself. Knowledge of God. Your God have no knowledge, my friend. Your God, he think the sperm of the women have a sperm and coming from their ribs. Your God, he think if a woman have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. What knowledge? What knowledge? The hadith is so clear. that everything I did, it's not my crime. You cannot blame me. It's not me who made you go out of heaven. It is what Allah He wrote for me in my destiny. It's an act, it's an action I have to do. Guys, do you see it says there, an act that I should do. I should do. It's an act. It's like a person going to be an actor in a movie, and then the director, he says to him, you have to do that in the movie. You have to say this, you have to do that. So do you blame me for a script I just did, written for me, as it's written for me? I did it, and I should do. I have no choice to do or not. Do we have any Muslim? If there's any Muslim who decide to leave Islam today, additional to our brother today who left Islam, glory to the Lord. Almost every day we go live on stream, we have somebody leaving Islam. And today we are blessed that we have a brother who left Islam. He's smart, and he accepted the Messiah, and he washed his sin with his tears. And this is what making the Muslims go upset, to see Muslims leaving Islam. And they cannot answer me, as you see. All what they have is their foolishness. And the foolishness is coming not because you're a fool, but because you are defending the fool. When you defend the fool, you look like a fool, and you look fooler than the fool. I look smart for our following the God, the true God, not because I'm smarter than you. You say to me, let me show you this, just to show you how stupidity work. A Muslim in YouTube, he posed for us in one of this in the last video I made. Why Jesus cannot be God? I mean, this is something they keep repeating. Why Jesus cannot be God? Why Jesus cannot be God? I wish they have a reason which can be taken as a reason, really. As an example, say to me Jesus is a sinner. Say to me Jesus is a criminal. Say to me Jesus is a bad person. They cannot say that. All what they say is something silly. God cannot be born. What? God cannot be born? Who said to you that God was born? When we say that Jesus is born of Mary, does not mean Jesus just started, does not mean that God just born. What it's meant, because Jesus said, before Abraham I am, my friend. It is not this day where Jesus, he just came to existence. This is the flesh of the man. God cannot be born. Ta-da-da-da! I mean, super smart. God cannot be born, but God can be a leg. God cannot be born, but God can be stupid in Islam. God cannot be born, but God, he will forget what he said in the previous letter or page. All what they have, look at those reasons why Jesus cannot be God. Read and love. 10 reasons. And by the way, I answer all those which is funny and stupid. God cannot be born. We don't believe that God is just born, my friend. Christians, when they celebrate Christmas, they are not celebrating the birth of God. God exists before the birth we celebrate. Jesus said, before Abraham I am. Now you explain to me how that can be. How he exists before Abraham. Even the Jews, they said to him, how you can say that if you are not even 50 years old? Jesus never said I'm God. What make person a God or not if he say I am God? No, Jesus, he said many times I'm God. From the first verse in the Bible to the last verse, Jesus saying I'm God. Jesus said to the Jews, what do you say of the Messiah? They said he is the son of David.